Shalom Aleichem and welcome to Online Smicha. In the month of Adar, the theme is V'na'apechu, that things that seem to look negative, the Eibishter gives the koyach for us to work on, to change, and make, like the story of Purim, from a terrible scare, and Baruch Hashem, Laihudim Haisa Eira V'simcha V'sasin V'kar. I'd like to share with you a short story that shows you how approach in life, how V'na'apechu. The story is told about Shmuel HaNagid, Honorable Shmuel, a wealthy man who was the Einikel, the grandson of the Rambam. And he had great connections in the government. He was close with the king in that time. So one time he was traveling somewhere together with the king, and obviously being a Jew and being a popular Jew respected by the government, it automatically caused hatred. Goyim, anti-Semitism, they hated the fact that a Jew was up there in the government. So there was one particular guy who was a composer, a singer, that couldn't stand the fact that here there's a Yid that made it so high up in the government, and he composed many songs degrading Jews and degrading Reb Shmuel HaNagid, and he making fun that all the songs were about anti-Jewish, anti-Reb Shmuel. So once the king was traveling with Reb Shmuel from place to place, and he heard these songs being played, and he knew, everybody knew who the composer of this song was. And it bothered the king very much that somebody who he's close with, somebody who he appreciates, some nobody just making songs against him, against his people. So the king says to Shmuel, because of what this disrespect this person does to you and to your people, I give him a punishment, and I command you that you should cut off his tongue for that the person did. What did Reb Shmuel do? Reb Shmuel obviously has a commandment from the king, a punishment. Reb Shmuel goes home and composed other songs. His songs. What was Reb Shmuel's songs? Reb Shmuel composed songs how great the guy is, how great his people are, the people who help him, and the people are so nice. And this was shocking to the guy. From one hand, he knows everything, all the songs that he composes is negative against Reb Shmuel. And here Reb Shmuel is composing beautiful songs, how nice he is, how nice the people are, how compassionate some people in the community are. So it changed his attitude until that guy himself started composing nice songs about Reb Shmuel and the Yiddish people. Once later, further down the line, in time, the Melech, the king, sees Reb Shmuel, and he hears there's new songs coming out from this person. This person is not supposed to have a tongue. What's going on? So he asked Reb Shmuel, I commanded you to cut off his tongue. What did you do? So Reb Shmuel says, my dear Almighty King, I understand the punishment, but I did fulfill the punishment, because if I would have cut off his tongue, what would have happened with other family members of his, and many, many more of his family members, the tongue of the song of creating these negative songs will increase many, many more over. So I figured the best way to cut off his tongue is to do it in such a way, speak positive, and look how the positive effect that it had on him.